Well, about 3.5 weeks. It's Sunday, and as you'll remember, that is the day of the week when we engage in considered and intelligent conversation. Think Ryland discussing the Jube, that kind of level of intelligence. Now, they may have only entered the house on Thursday, but it's been a busy few days. Here's a recap of what's happened so far.
Welcome to Celebrity Big Brother. Frankie, Ryland. This year, Big Brother woke up with a heart that has turned to ice. Who goes where? You decide.
The basement is as close to a nightmare as I've ever had.
There's fucking horrible in there.
Marvelous.
If someone comes in your eye, you could be pregnant from the eye.
Are you serious?
I'm going to stick my cock through it.
I'm not trying to be
I just can't stand fake people.
They've crossed me, Big Brother. I don't forget that, Big Brother.
I'm choosing Spencer and Ivy. I know it's going to kick off now. This is why I've done it.
This is for real.
Which of you will be the first to face the public vote?
Me!
Your time in the basement is now over.
Hey!
Basement housemates, all your time in the basement is over.
Spencer's meant to be really mean.
I'll forgive Ryland after I nominate him for eviction.
They don't want to talk to me. Fuck him.
Oh, he's not forgiven. I'll be thinking about that for the rest of my life.
What a drama.
Our panel this evening is like a bit on the side, greatest hits. All killer, no filler. So move over, Jared Rebecca. Tonight I'm only interested in one Ramsey Street Joker. Mark Little is here. Joining him is psychologist Dr. Frankie. And tonight I'm reunited with my very own bit on the side. It's Ian Lee. Well, he doesn't look happy with that. Rude. Of course, I still only have eyes for my telly husband. Jamie is in the phone room, I believe. Are you there?
I am, my sweet. Yes, the phone room is back again tonight, as are my call centre staff, who, as ever, aren't actually talking to anyone right now, much like Spencer, but you can change all that. Sorry, Izzy. If you've got something to say, then give us a call on the new number 0335 577 7779. Back to you, Alice.
Thank you very much. Let's talk about the last few days, shall we? Can you believe it was only Thursday that they entered the house? Ridiculous. Ian, are you happy with the mix?
Yes.
Good.
Well,
don't elaborate. No, do.
You've got ladies, you've got men, you've got non-specifics, you've got Americans, you've got English. Yes, it's wonderful.
Australians.
Australians.
Aussie,
yeah, we're not so bothered about the Australians. Kath from EastEnders.
Oh, Kath.
The sexiest woman in there. Did you see her going in there?
Hey, don't look at me when you're saying that. She does look good.
That red dress. Oh,
she was sassy.
She was sassy.
She was
Why
lovely.
isn't she in EastEnders? Did she die in EastEnders?
She's dead. She's officially dead, yeah.
Wow, that would explain
But
her
looking good
absence.
for it. Mark, did Frankie and Ryland make the right choices for the basement?
Oh, yes, indeed, yes. Well, they kept it very glam, didn't they, upstairs?
Yeah.
So they could, all the women and all their glam, and then they sent all the dregs downstairs. Because to get the analogy of modern Britain with, we're all in this together with the luxury upstairs and the poor people eating out the skip downstairs.
You've made it very sociological. I like that.
Well, but I thought that's what you were doing, Big Brother. I
don't think it was that close. I think there was just not enough room.
I was waiting for some sort of rock, and then to throw the Americans down there just to knock them off the high horse. Perfect.
Dr. Frankie, it's the first time we've seen housemates separated from the very first moment. How's that going to have a knock-on effect?
Oh, it's going to have a massive knock-on effect, because you think a Big Brother's never done this before, and the way they've separated them, one in deprivation and one in pure luxury. So we've got those distinct groups, and what I will see is the ones that have been in deprivation, they will probably stick together more than the ones with luxury. Because when you go through a difficult time, it's like we've been in this together, we have been deprived, we need to stick together. Mm-hmm. So whatever task...
Is that a reference to being on the panel on Bit on the Side? Because I find that quite offensive.
A little bit.
Do you have a bond? We've made it through, we're survivors.
So I do think there's going to be some interesting things going on.
Oh, good. Ian, where would you rather have been?
I'd like to have been downstairs because it looked like more fun.
Really?
But then you get Paula Hamilton doing a Ronnie Biggs or an Abdul McGrahi. Oh, I'm a bit sick. Then she goes upstairs. Oh, yeah, I'm fine now, don't worry.
It was the air. It was the air down there.
Yeah, lives for another 3 years. I thought she was pulling a fast one, but she's my favourite because she is completely mental. Isn't she? No. I mean that in the nice way of saying mental.
Yeah, in a bonkers sort of way.
Mark, let's move it swiftly on. It's the winter of discontent, as you know. Have you enjoyed seeing this crueler side to Big Brother?
I'm surprised they're so subservient. You know, I was waiting for a bit of a revolt. I don't know, if I'd been on there, I would have been locked in a cage for 2 days and eating scraps like, you know, I'm surprisred.
Ryan was happy. He was like, oh, yeah.
He wasn't. He was like Bear Grylls getting stuck in there like, yeah, come on, eat this.
Oh, Wichita girl.
Here you go, Razor, here's some spaghetti.
Dr. Funky, we've got a few older ladies in the mix. Do you think we could see a kind of Colleen, Julie mirroring where they were fighting for the role of kind of mother of the house, alpha female?
We've definitely got older ladies, but I don't think we've got a distinct mix like we had in the recent Celebrity Big Brother. One thing I do know is Paula would never want to be the mother role. She's too busy wanting to look like a model in the house. But what we're seeing is whether Gillian or Trisha will take that role. But I think what I believe is that it will be Claire because she's already cooking for everyone in the house. She's taking it on, but she's doing it in such a subtle way that no one realises that she's actually mothering the house.
Even though she doesn't know Gordon Ramsay, she's giving it a go, which is always nice, isn't it? Ian, we saw a lot of Paula tonight. Be nice.
I think she's brilliant.
Where does she fit in the dynamic? Be nice.
Who knows where she doesn't know where she fits in her head. Because there was that lovely moment, wasn't there, when she was like talking and then someone says like, be quiet, I'm talking. She is going to kill someone, I think.
Do you think?
No, I don't really think she's going to kill someone. They wouldn't let her in if she's going to kill someone.
She's definitely not going to do that.
She's not going to kill anyone. I think she's really exciting. I like her a lot.
Great, we've got an exclusive. I feel safer going on to that, so let's do that. It's the moment we've all been waiting for. Paula's got her coconuts out.
Hello.
Meet Boris.
Hello, Boris.
He's very, very old. You can see he's old.
You've had him you've rubbed Boris quite a lot, haven't you?
I have rubbed Boris. I promise you not with anything but my hands.
Okay, all right, there you go.
Yeah, no, he's got his little face.
He's very cute.
Yeah, no, I've had him since I was a kid.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and when I lost him, I think my sister replaced him and didn't tell me because his face changed one day.
Yeah, all right. Where's Boris from?
Boris is from Africa.
Wow. Boris is very well preserved so far.
Yeah, well, it's like his owner. I mean, you know, when you can throw a compliment for yourself, you've got to do it.
I love Paula. She is amazing. Mark, let's move on to the boys. Let's talk boys.
Okay, fair enough.
You know Ryan.
She's got a coconut, yeah? See, not mental at all.
How do you think Ryan's settling in?
Ryan's taken to it like a duck to water. I mean, it's easy. It's going to be a doddle for Ryan. He's done 18 years on Neighbours. So
is that an endurance test in itself?
Easy. This stupid shit is nothing for Ryan.
So he won't get involved, do you think?
No, he'll get involved in everything. Look, he did the Steve Irwin, stuck his hand down the cesspit.
He was good, wasn't he?
He did that in episode 455, I think. You know, he's up for it. He doesn't care, does he?
One thing he did do was he broke ranks with his basement crew by taking part in the pipe task, didn't he?
That's right.
What did that say about him, Dr. Funke?
See, no one knew about Ryan until he took part in that task. And one thing about Ryan, he's the dark horse. And what I mean by that is that he sort of went under sort of altruistic behaviour. So he's like really being nice, doing things for people to like. So he will be liked in the house as well as being in the basement. He's formed good friendships. So he's one to look out for.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't kind of contrived. He just did it because that's his instinct.
I think he's playing the game.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
They're all playing the game, really.
She always thinks
he knew he'd be well liked for it.
Oh, really? You think it was kind of a good boost to his persona?
He wanted to be the opposite of the Americans who were going, no. He went, oh, well, I better put my hand up. It's
I could lie under like a kind of, what are they lying under? Like chicken foil for the oven?
Yes.
In tonight's show, we saw the groups merge. Did you expect there to be more animosity than there was?
Well, this is Big Brother again. And this is the first time that they've all merged together. So they know the cameras are watching. So what could they do? They couldn't cause an argument. This will come a bit later. So when we're seeing them all interacting well, it's because it's the first meeting, what usually happens on first day of Big Brother. But expect to see much more happening later on.
Day 7, that's usually when they break, isn't it? The facades drop. A special mention, I think, must go out to Ryland's farts. Surely contender for moment of the series. What do you think, Mark?
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, it's only day 2, isn't it? They'll be lighting them very shortly. No, not good, not good.
There's dietary issues there, surely. That's not right.
We were watching that in the green room going, this really has sunk to a new low.
It really has.
Thank you, Ian. I appreciate that.
And Razor lets one go, that whole set is in danger.
I love that this is the most animated you've been on any topic. Still to come, Dr. Funke takes a good look at the Pratts in the house. Plus, newsflash, all the housemates have nominated today for the first time.
Oh!
Yeah. We will exclusively reveal the housemates' reactions as they find out who will face the public vote. You will not want to miss this.
Great.
Welcome back to Big Brother's bit on the side. Excuse me, one person talking, lips moving. Yeah. Thank you. In a moment, we get down with Dr. Funke, but first, an exclusive. Brace yourselves. Lacy's about to unveil her treasure chest.
I need to go help Heidi to cut out my thingies. Oh, what have I done here?
What?
Shit, nipples out. How do I get this out? Right.
What have you done?
Oh shit, other nipples out. I've got my microphone stuck somewhere in here.
They announced it.
Has it gone all the way in, or is it just under a boob?
Just under your tip, babe. Fucking hell, they're so big they get lost under there.
It's one thing about having really big boobs, you can always hide things in there. For plus size.
What, in your boobs?
Yeah, I hide loads of stuff in there. It's really annoying though, because after a night out I always put my money in there. And you fling it off at the end of the night and it's like... In the morning you're like, oh, money everywhere!
Money everywhere. So they may have been in the house for only 4 days, but already the housemates' true colours are starting to show. And in Ryland's case, that colour is ginger. Nothing wrong with that. Thankfully, Dr. Funke is on hand, though, to explain their behaviour, I hope. We saw Frankie and Ryland teamed up for the launch night twist. Do they work well together as a duo?
I think they launched, doing the twist at the beginning of Celebrity Big Brother, and basically they had no other option. So obviously you're given a first impression, so they had to get on. But if we look into detail of the day when they were doing this, Frankie wasn't really that keen on some of the people that Ryland chose. But obviously Ryland's presence and the way that Ryland, chose these people, obviously that's what went forward. But I think they just did it because it was the first launch.
Because, of course, Frankie's friends with Razor, so may have not made that decision on his own.
I think he would have preferred Razor.
So
is Ryland done by the same person that used to do Max Headroom? He looks like a computer game,
he
doesn't
does
he?
look like CGI, yeah. They've made him from like 1,000 different people's body parts.
It's like when you get two celebrities and put them together to see what their baby would look like. That's Ryland.
Ever since then, Frankie's put himself in the centre of the action. Let's remind ourselves.
Well, I'm playing the game and I'm choosing Spencer and Heidi. Because
Sam and Ryan or Sam and Frankie?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Because Frankie will want to get involved.
Go on, give it to me. Give me something to do.
You now have 1 minute to decide, as a group, which one of you will be the first to place the public vote.
Should I go?
Oh, Frankie.
I'm in.
Are you sure? Sure. No, we got to think this.
Oh, bless Razor.
You sure? He's most honestly.
Hands together.
Is your decision?
Me.
Oh no, just me. So he was deliberately mischievous, I think, sending Spidey upstairs. Is he playing the game well?
Oh, that was a brilliant game.
That was a good move.
Because before that, it was just all being a little bit quiet. And Frankie knows that Ryland doesn't like Spencer. So then he said, well, let the game begin. He wanted to see the reaction. Because Frankie hasn't got any issues with Spencer, really. It's more or less Ryland. So what Frankie wanted to see is what would happen upstairs.
Stirring it.
Stirring it, but also trying to take the leadership. He's been trying to take the leadership away from Ryland. He hasn't been too impressed that Ryland has been taking up leadership.
So they're the competitors?
I totally believe he's competing with Ryland.
Oh, okay. Are you enjoying the antics, Mark?
Yeah. I am. I'm certainly.
I worry with you two on that sofa together.
I like him. He's nice. He's nice. He's naughty.
Ian never says that about anyone.
No, I hate everyone, but you're nice.
It's early doors, isn't it? It's early doors. But I mean, who's going to get the first slap? And Spencer's taking a back seat because it's either going to be Ryland or body slammed by the big razor.
But you think Frankie's doing a good job though, of kind of mixing it up here and there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Frankie. He's funny, isn't he? He's a really funny bloke. There's a lot of funny blokes in there.
There are. It did appear that he sacrificed himself by volunteering to go up. Is there more to it than that, though?
Of course there's more to
it.
When will I learn? There's always more to it.
I mean, if anyone's playing the game very well, it's Frankie. So obviously, first of all, he put himself up to go to the basement. Then we all thought that he was going to choose Razor to go upstairs. Oh no, he chooses Heidi and Spencer. Then he nominates himself to be up for eviction. But he has to be careful because he's going on with a lot of authority. I'm up for eviction, but I think the public like me. And I think the people in the house like me. But if he's up against some of the real key players, like a Ryland, then he set himself up to fail.
Is it kind of a way of protecting himself in that the public will like him for putting himself up?
When you give yourself up and when you portray that you're a nice person, the public warm to that.
Jesus. Jesus did a very similar thing. The public warmed to him a lot, didn't they? Yeah.
The term Messiah has been bandied around.
It is a martyrdom. It's martyr time.
Ian, could it backfire though? Not in terms of Jesus, in terms of Frankie.
He could be crucified. It could backfire because he is banking on himself being very, very popular. That's right. And let's take a little straw poll. Who here likes Frankie the Jockey Man? It won't backfire.
He's played a blinder.
Ask who likes Ryland.
Who likes Ryland? It could backfire.
It speaks for itself. Let's move on to Spidey because we must talk about
Spidey.
that. Is being in a couple an advantage on Big? Pipe down, you lot. Is it an advantage to be in a pair, in a couple?
Well, what we've seen in the past is Big Brother usually have twins going in, and when we think about twins, identical, the same, so we see them as one. But Heidi and Spencer are not one. Even though they're a married couple, they're very different. I would like to see them separated. I know lots of people don't agree with that, so that we can start to see Heidi's qualities as well as Spencer. I know some people think he hasn't got much qualities, but it will be an advantage if they do stick together. Because they're so robotic, they do everything together. We're so fascinated with what they're doing. So, in a way, maybe it would be an advantage.
They refuse to go up and meet their fellow housemates. What does that say about them?
They're doing their own Big Brother. Remember, these guys, they have been on reality TV before we know about reality TV, so they know how things work out. So they being defiant is saying we will rule the show. If you vote us off, we've been defiant.
Maybe a bit of a case of we're not going to be liked, so let's keep ourselves to ourselves.
I mean, Spencer's always saying he's a villain, so they think they're not liked by the public, and they think because
that's the problem with America. They think they're not going to be liked, so they keep themselves to themselves.
Someone's shouting clip in my ear. What a great excuse. Eventually, they were also allowed upstairs. Let's remind ourselves. Thank gosh.
I didn't see this happening.
Just when I was getting used to the basement.
I'm going swimming. I'm going swimming. Hi, I'm Heidi.
Feeling better?
Hi, nice to meet you. Hi, I'm Heidi. Nice to meet you. Hi, I'm Heidi. Nice to meet you. Hi.
Oh my gosh, it's actually hot in here.
We've saved you a double bed. You've got your own double bed.
Oh my gosh.
Look at
that.
What did you make of that?
Well, first and foremost, they went upstairs.
I do apologise for this, by the way.
Didn't you just like the robotic tone? Hi, I'm Heidi.
Hi, I'm Heidi. Pleased to meet you.
And it was
Heidi.
and they both are in sync with each other. We can say anything about these two, but they are in sync with each other. Whether in a good way, I don't know. But they come upstairs and they've become, and you know what Spencer didn't do? He didn't give Ryland any eye contact. Ryland was trying to engage with him. And he was just looking away. And he's obviously got issues with Ryland, as well as Ryland got issues with Spencer.
Ian, what do you make of them?
Of
Spidey.
I think she seems like quite a nice person, and I'm not a violent person, but he needs a slap. He does need a slap. He does. He does. I don't condone it. I don't condone violence, Mark.
No.
In this instance, I would.
I'm the same, but I can't wait.
We're going to two-man tag him.
It's really interesting watching all the Brits trying to civilise the Americans, saying, now, this is what you do. You've got to say hello to people when they come into a room.
Say darling.
We tried it 300 years ago and we failed. We're not going to do it now, are we?
Do you think we'll see a different Heidi without Spencer? Dr. Funke first,
Yeah.
and we'll see if we have time for you two.
We're seeing it already. I mean, Heidi, when she's hanging out with the girls, particularly Lacy, she's really engaging. We're seeing the girly side of her. When she's with Spencer, she doesn't show her real self. It's like she's being controlled. And I think it would be good for them to be separated so we can see who
She was
Spencer
lots
is.
of fun last night.
Absolutely, and I think we need to see more of that.
She was on a mission of love with Claire tonight. You're such an amazing human.
Yeah.
Was she being sincere?
No.
No, not at all. She was being drunk.
Dr. Funke, let's have a professional perspective.
Oh, wait, professional opinion now, right? I'm sorry.
Move away. Was she being sincere? I mean, if we go back to before she.
Do you want to be in our farting competition?
Never. If we go back to before she's saying it. Frankie went up to Claire and said, "Are you okay?" He was really showing that he was caring about her. Now, obviously, Heidi's thinking, "Oh, she's getting attention."
Heidi was taking notes. She was like, "Ask if other people are okay." That word.
And then she said, she just started talking to Claire about all these things. You're a wonderful person. Came out of nowhere. There was no real context for that to come out.
Claire was having none of it either. She
Claire was like, "Just leave me alone."
Can I just say, Claire from Steps, I love her.
We do. We all do. Thank you all. Fantastic answers. But it must be about time for an exclusive. Not you, obviously. Jamie, can you help?
It sounds like you need it, but I can indeed. Later on in the show, we're going to be revealing who'll be facing the public vote. But first, the Pratts have been plotting.
I just think the people that we're voting for, I don't think anyone else will vote for him, so there will be less.
I agree. And we'll
I
say
hope it
that.
doesn't
We can
backfire.
say that no one is voting for him. Right?
I hope not.
Do you want to pick someone else in case?
No. So I think they can handle it, but I'll be shocked if.
Can't believe our plan got taken.
And if we're playing the game, those are the. You know, if it.
Well, we could say the reason we're nominating him is because we thought no one else would. You can say that.
Well, we have to nominate 2 people.
Well, the other one's easy.
Welcome back to The Underside. A bit like Ryland Sparks, we're loud and powerful. You know you can't resist a good sniff. It's that time of the show where we give you the chance to see the unseen, no, not Spencer's team spirit, but some exclusive, uncensored diary room action. Feast your eyes.
You've talked about how you're getting on well with Ryland.
Yes.
Do you see him as a pop protege for you?
Do you know what? So I think he's already said tonight that he knows pretty much all of our dance routines. So I feel like I should put him to the test to that a little bit, just to see how many he does actually know. And bless him, he put himself down a couple of times about how he would love to sing with me, but he would ruin it. But I don't think that's the case. I don't think he's as bad as everybody makes him out to be, or everyone said that he was. I think he's actually got a nice voice. So I could work with him, maybe. Give him a little pop masterclass.
I had a good sleep last night, actually. I think I slept well last night. I think with Frankie coming, it was easier. The atmosphere was better. It was a bit tense with Heidi and Spenno. It was a bit tense in there, you know what I mean? You couldn't relax, and you know, you didn't know him, you didn't want to, you couldn't have a pop off and things, and you didn't want to make a noise, but we thought, lads, I was just comfortable going to bed, you know what I mean? If I wanted to fart, I farted. If I burped, I burped, you know what I mean? So I think it was like a lads camping holiday for a night. So I had a good night's sleep last night, but it's hard because I snore. I think I might struggle with sleep tonight because I've got like everyone really close, and I'm really paranoid about me snoring. So I might, once I'm asleep, but it might take me a while to get asleep. But I'll give Paula some earplugs I brought in.
Yeah, Lacy, everyone, I think, is kind of teasing me and Lacy that, I don't know, how can I say this? Lacy's cute, man. She's really cute. She's and she seems really sweet, actually. But she's a flirt. I went for a shower and she dived in the bath wearing a bikini, so it's going to be a tough few weeks.
Morning, brother. Hello, Ryland.
How are you?
How are you?
Oh, sleep.
Did you have a nice sleep?
Yeah, I think so. Tonight looks early out.
Out of 10, how good was that sleep?
That's about an 8. Why?
So it could have been better then.
Yeah.
Just remember, Ryan, we're all in this together.
You're not.
Yeah, and to think they didn't put that in the main show. Fools, hallelujah, it's phone room time. Once again, I've missed them all. Now, before we go any further, can I draw your attention to tonight's 3 banned words? Servant of love. Who have we got first?
We've got Christina from Glasgow.
You're kidding. Christina from Glasgow, how are you?
Hi, Jamie. I'm good. How are you?
Jolly good. You enjoying the series so far?
Oh, it's fantastic, Jamie. Brilliant. The best so far.
Thank goodness for that. What do you want to talk about?
Spidey.
Okay.
No manners at all, Jamie. Absolutely nothing. They're so ignorant.
Oh, well, that's Americans for you.
Do you know what? I think Americans are great.
Only joking. Hang on a sec. I love America. Barack Obama.
They've so let themselves down. I had high hopes for them. A wee bit of decorum goes a long way, Jamie.
But they're brilliant housemates.
They are really good, but do you know, I think Big Brother should split them up and we'll see how they get on then.
But imagine that house without Spidey. It would be quite...
There would be nothing to watch.
Exactly. Hi, I'm Heidi. Nice to meet you. I'm Heidi. Nice to meet you. But do you think... I think, personally, they should have been punished for not doing their task. I think Big Brother was quite soft on them in that instance. Do you not agree?
Yeah, I do agree, Jamie. I was really shocked by that as well.
We're both just revelling in our shockness. Who's going to win?
Ryland all the way.
OK, jolly good. Anything else to add? How's Glasgow?
Yeah, fantastic.
Suckhill Street looking good?
Oh, brilliant as usual, Jamie.
Who have we got on line 2? Thank you.
We have got Yvonne from North London.
What accent was that? Hi, Yvonne from North London. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Looking lovely on the telly, my dear.
Oh, thank you very much. Do you like the outfit?
I love the yellow and the black, looking a bit like a bumblebee.
I've got a sting in my tail.
So have I. I'm a Scorpio, dear.
I've no idea what that means. What would you like to talk about?
Spidey. I think they should have been punished because they didn't do the task, and I think Big Brother was a bit lenient on them.
I agree.
And also, I don't know if they're allowed to discuss nominations, are they? Because tonight they did.
I think they actually, the official word I'm getting in my ear is that because they are classed as one housemate, they can discuss whatever the hell they
special
like.
treatment. Special treatment.
It's not special. Jedward were allowed to discuss nominations amongst each other as well, but that made literally no sense whatsoever.
Right. But I think that the way they actually refused to do the task, and Big Brother seemed to cower.
Do you think they bowed down to reality TV masters from over the pond?
Yes, I don't know why. I really don't know why.
I think Heidi and Spencer, or Spidey, I think they knew exactly what they were doing. I think they're looking to stir it up. I mean, he went in looking like some very camp army general. He went in looking for war, and I don't think he's going to stop.
I don't know about that, but someone needs to take some insect spray to him, I think, because he needs calming down. I think he takes everything too seriously.
OK, I didn't really get the insect spray reference. I think but you're a Scorpio, so steer clear of that. Thank you very much for your call, though. Who have we got on line 3?
We've got Natalie from Linton.
Natalie from Linton. Where's Linton?
Oh, it's in Cambridgeshire.
Cool. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Brilliant. What would you like to talk about?
Well, there's a couple of things. Is that come in the eye thing true?
Well, you know what? I told Ryland that before he went in the house. I believe it to be 100% true. I think it...
Can you like have a mini embryo in your eye then? It like pops out.
Sorry, say that again.
Can you like have an embryo in your eye then?
I'm not. I don't think you can. But to be safe, darling, I would wear sunglasses or contacts in the future. Thank you. That's enough. I'm sorry, just put the sunglasses on. Swimming goggles work. That's enough for now, but something very exciting tomorrow night. Come with me. Let me introduce you to the brand new Bit on the Side post room. Look at this. Wow. Basically, if you've any gripes about Big Brother, and my Twitter feed suggests you do, then send them in via their normal contact details, and Emma and I will take off our presenters' hats to reveal the full truth behind all your nutty conspiracy theories, no matter how crackpot they might be. Can you handle the truth? You can handle the truth! Alice, back to you!
Thank you, my little bumblebee. Round of applause. Love that. Time now to address perhaps the biggest gripe of all. Many of you were expecting, nay, demanding, one final housemate to enter this week. A certain sexy young female with a penchant for troublemaking. I'm sure you know who I'm talking about. Fear not. At long last, here she is on your screens. It's Jennings with her task sneak peek.
This week's shopping task is called Against the Odds. To pass, all housemates have to do is get the odds in their favour. Big Brother will place a random ball generator in the house. At the end of the task, one housemate will select a ball from the ball machine, and the colour of the ball will determine whether the housemates pass or fail the task. Big Brother is going to set them a series of challenges to give housemates the opportunity to tip the odds in their favour, where they are going to win green pass balls whilst avoiding getting any fail red balls. But this message is so top secret that it's going to self-destruct in 5 seconds.
Is that enough balls for you? So, Dr. Funke, it's their first big shopping task. Do you think everybody's going to pull their weight?
I think they will pull their weight because it's to do with food, and particularly the people that have been in the basement, you know, they've been deprived, they will pull their weight. But what we may see is that if it's to do with food, people in the basement will feel that they're an entitlement to have that food. So we're going to see a little bit of food fighting, probably.
We didn't give them no food. They did have that soggy lettuce.
Oh,
let's
come
not
on,
understate what was
horrible.
provided. Do you think even Spidey will get involved?
I think they will. I think they're... Well, it depends on who's nominated.
Not a chance. He will
Would
not get involved.
Would they dare refuse, though?
He is so miserable, and so she'll be up for it, but he won't.
All right, pot kettle black. He is so miserable.
He gets right on my nerves. He is so grumpy and so miserable and so uncooperative and so not a team player.
But they are all back together now, so they're all a kind of one unit.
Did you not listen to what I just said, either of you? They will not.
Did you zone him out?
I think you're going to miss a bit of man love, though. I think you're starting to miss a bit of man love. He wants to be one of the boys in a minute.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Any minute
And maybe
now.
that will separate them, and we'll kind of see 2 distinct characters. And maybe
Separate them.
Separate
Yes.
them. The task is going to involve some kind of mini challenges, one of which is rumoured to include DJ Blind Mickey's old friend, the Scotch Bonnet, if you remember that. Who would you like to see have to take that in?
No idea what you said.
Like a hot chili.
I don't know what you said.
Hot chili. Hot chili.
What are you doing?
Eating a hot chili.
I've got no idea what's happening.
Who would you like to see eat a hot
Paula Hamilton.
Thank you.
Is that okay? Jeez, what's her problem?
Jesus tonight. Also some rumours of gunging. Let's go to
Gunging.
Mark. Who would you like to see
I've
take
thought
the
about
gunging
this.
for
I've
the
thought
team?
about this. Ian. No,
High five for that.
the whole lot of them. The whole lot of them. I think it's too early. It's too early to pick.
All right, on the fence.
No, it's just too early to bully. You know, okay, the Americans, yeah, good, but no, everyone.
Well, if they fail, it's a basic budget. So how do we think Razor will fare?
Oh, Razor obviously is letting us know he needs his food, so they better not fail because he will not be a happy man.
We were just saying though, Sam looks like he's lost weight already.
Already, he's lost weight. But he was deprived for how many days?
You say deprived. We gave them some soggy
but
lettuce. I will not hear this.
He didn't eat the food. Razor ate most of the food.
Ian, have you got... Oh, I don't even know if I can be bothered with this. Ian, have you got any suggestions for any of you?
I have given up my Sunday night when I could be watching a perfectly fine documentary about John Selfridge on ITV. I've come here to talk about this, and you will not even listen to my answers.
We love you. And that is why I want to know if you've got any suggestions for any tasks that you'd like Jennings to put in place.
Yeah, I'd like them to do a sexy task where they all have to pluck hairs from Razor's back with their teeth and then make a suit out of it.
That is sexy, is it?
It's very erotic.
I
yes.
don't want to know what you're usually doing on a Sunday night. Thank you, everybody. Join us after the break when we have all the Nomshell news from today. You really won't want to miss this. See you in a bit. Welcome back to Big Brother's Bet on the Side.
Alice, we've been telly-husband and wife for nearly 2 years now.
Yeah.
I think it's about time I gave you your wedding present.
Gross. Oh my God. I want a divorce. It's today's news. That is horrible. Today at 1:15, it was time for the house to experience their first round of nominations. Let's see how they got on.
First nominations are...
Oh, flipping hell.
This is fucking awful. This is horrible. We haven't had a great connection.
I feel like she's trying too hard.
I feel a little bit like she's performing all the time.
When Frankie came into the basement and they didn't even want to, meet him, I thought that was actually pretty rude.
He sent us to the basement and started our celebrity Big Brother experience off the wrong way.
He kind of avoids me, and I wouldn't miss him.
She came in all giggly and, didn't realise that everyone's trying to get a Slakeman. She was in and out the door giggling and it wound me up.
Or can I change it?
What are valid reasons, Big Brother?
Yeah, give us an example.
I've composed myself. The full nominations will be in tomorrow night's show. Nominated for giggling. What a crime. Shall we see the results? I think we should.
This is Big Brother. As you know, yesterday, Frankie sacrificed himself and will face the public vote.
Respect.
Today, housemates nominated. The following housemates received the most nominations and will join Frankie in facing the public vote. Paula.
Oh. Thanks, guys.
Was nominated by... 4 out of 10 housemates.
Fucking hell.
That's not nice to do that.
Why are you making us sound so bad? Shut!
I told you today.
And Heidi and Spencer were nominated by 10.
That's gotta be the record. We saved you, Paul.
That's horrible.
That's
horrible. Tell me I'm not
Guys, we
psychic.
love you, don't we do? We love you.
But then now the public still has to vote.
Therefore, Frankie, Heidi and Spencer, and Paula will face the public vote.
Oh, they're doing 3.
That's it, yes.
3?
Yeah.
Don't think 2 people are going there.
So every single person voted for Spidey. #NomBomb. Later this evening, the news sank in.
You got 5 seconds, or you good?
Yeah, come over, babe.
I just can't wait for you to watch and know,
Actually,
to
be honest, I didn't see that coming.
I already suspected it.
I didn't.
This is what I said to the diary. I said
Are you allowed to say that?
I can say that I said that Paula looks so good.
Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, you can. You can.
I said if I was these other women, I would not like Paula because she looks better than all of them and she looks like she could be in her 20s and has her own everything. I was like, so I want to say I saw it coming just because, you upstaged the other women, So
No, these women are great. They've all got great characters. No, it'll be the boys that want me out.
I don't.
No.
Paula has like a better body than I do. I was like, oh my gosh.
She doesn't think it was the
I had a reality check.
She
I was
doesn't
like,
think
whoa.
it was the women.
Oh, really?
Uh-uh.
I do.
I do
Maybe.
too.
but it's going to affect my career here big time. If I'm first out, the press will make a heyday on me.
Well, I think you're a superstar, so...
Well, thank you very much.
What a monumental night in the Big Brother house. So to confirm, the housemates facing the public vote, the first public vote of the series, are Frankie, Paula and Heidi and Spencer. I know, right? Believe. So let's see what's going on in digital... Oh, hi, boys.
Hello.
We're having a bit of a party in here. I'll just
We
nestle down. Ian, what's going on?
Well,
yeah, cool. First, Ian, Lee's primed and ready to go and the camera runs. Are you there, Ian?
Can you hear me?
I can.
I'm totally primed.
Claire looks livid. What's wrong?
Well, basically, I don't know, but I think
Careful, be very careful.
I'm falling in love with Claire from Steps. I really am. Isn't she? She's beautiful.
She is
Look.
lovely.
Ryland has been telling everybody about his love affairs in Ibiza.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
A lot of them?
loads. Look,
Shh, quiet.
Shut up. I know what I'm doing. Look, basically, they're all in the kitchen. The one thing we've noticed, Razor Ruddock has got no hair on his legs.
How have you seen that?
He's wearing what do they call pedal pushers?
Oh,
Is
lovely,
that a word?
yeah, pedal pushers, yeah.
He's wearing pedal pushers,
A
shorts.
cigarette pant.
Yeah, and we can see he's got no hair on his legs. It's all on his back and his genitals.
How can you see that? What's he wearing with the pedal pushers?
X-ray vision. And look, basically, they're in the Big Brother house. They're getting breakfast cereals as you do at 10 o'clock at night.
So insightful, thank you very
Well,
much.
I'm not finished. So, have I? Oh, thanks.
See you in a bit. Brilliant. Symes, it is now officially your turn.
Good.
Thank God, really. What's going on?
Well, it's been a non-bombathon.
It has been a
It's
non-bombathon.
been a non-bombathon.
Can I get a non-bombathon, please? Non-bombathon.
Yeah,
Oh, I actually did, good.
So yeah, it all seems to be, from the initial reactions, it all seems to be down to Spencer and Heidi. And some people really want them gone, some people really want them to stay. And I think my new colleague...
Oh, Mark, have you got some tweets for me?
I have. It's running hot here in the Twitter department.
I love that Helen's just been bumped to the side. She'd usually be here
Never,
latest.
ever. Victoria Christie says Spencer and Heidi out.
Oh.
They annoy me and will possibly stop watching if they stay.
That's very decisive from
Yeah,
Victoria.
yeah. But Cheyenne Stephanie Clark, the woman with all the names,
Full name,
said Heidi and Spencer to stay. They may be self-obsessed, narcissistic and arrogant, but at least they're honest about it.
And that's a supporter.
Yeah, that's a
Spidey
supporter.
there. Brilliant. We're creating a nice balance.
Yeah.
Anything else?
So it's sort of all down to that, and there's not been many mentions of Frankie. But because it's a vote to save, that might be against him if people are having stronger reactions
If there's
to
not
Spidey
lots
and
of
Paula.
kind of talk
so
around him.
people need to make sure that the housemates they support get their votes.
I know you like to plug things. Would you like to plug anything?
Well, yeah.
Quickly.
On the website, we always run out of time on the end of the show. So on the website tomorrow, we'll have a roundup of the best tweets of the week presented by my sacked colleague Helen Price in the corner.
Beautifully done, right in time. That's all we have time for today. Well done, Ian. Stay tuned for Celebrity Wedding Planner. I know I'll be watching. Emma will be back on 5 tomorrow at 11 o'clock when Natalie Cassidy and Nicola McLean are reunited. But after what a busy few days it's been, it only seems right that we kind of slow things down, boys, just for a moment of, reflection. Jamie seems the right man to do it.
So begins CBB 11. 12 contestants in 7th heaven. Claire from Steps and Heartbeats Trish. A pair of Pratts and a toady fish. Frankie Dettori, Kathy Beale, Potty Paula, Hellraiser Neil. Scottish Sam who wears a dress. Lacy of Bankard, with the chest. And don't forget the boy who pouts, Ryland Clark. Drop him out. Now, launch night came with a twist designed to make our Spencer pissed. Sent to the basement like a robber in his fetching army clobber. Him and the wife refused to mingle, while Sam declared he's technically single. By day 2 and on doctor's orders, Paula became an above boarder. She went upstairs and like a champ, slept in her coat like a tramp. Jared Rebecca clutched at shit, so high-pitched Lacy could soap her tits. Then Frankie helped out dear old Spidey and freed them from the basement Friday. He ignored Razor Ruddock and made his choice to make upstairs endure Heidi's British voice. Day 3 came with screams and whoops as Big Boy Neil flashed his moves. Finally the house was reunited, not that Spencer seemed excited, and now we know joining Frankie is old Al Paula and those 2 Yankees. Who'll be the first to get the shove, the jockey, the model, or the servants of love? So Celeb Big Brother has truly begun. We've had chats and spats and prats and fun. Now we've hit your showbiz G-spot. It's bye from us at CBB Bots. But one last thing we want to know, man. Where the fuck is Lindsay Lohan? For Shan!